में अब आज के मैनेजमेंट की और आज बात होने वाली है ब्लू स्टार के मैनेजमेंट से। नतीजों पर खास बातचीत करने के लिए हमसे जुड़ रहे हैं कंपनी के मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर बी त्यागराजन साहब। चर्चा करने से पहले आपको ब्लू स्टार के बारे में कुछ बता देते हैं। ब्लू स्टार जो है इसकी शुरुआत हुई थी 1943 में। काफ़ी पुरानी कंपनी, एसी और कमर्शियल रेफ्रिजरेटर बनाने वाली ये कंपनी है। 5 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्लांट्स हैं इसके, 32 ऑफिस हैं। अफ्रीका, सार्क समेत 18 देशों में इसकी मौजूदगी है। एयर एंड वाटर प्यूरिफायर, एयर कूलर का भी बिजनेस इसका है। कोल्ड स्टोरेज सेगमेंट में भी इसकी मौजूदगी है। तो काफी जाना माना नाम ब्लू स्टार अपने मार्केट में। और हमारे साथ ब्लू स्टार के मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर बी त्यागराजन साहब जुड़ गए हैं। मिस्टर त्यागराजन, वेलकम टू ईटीना स्वदेश। थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क, आफ्टर 2 years of washout, we saw that COVID-19, the situation was very bad, peaking in the summer of Q1 FY21 and 22. What is the expectation from this summer? How is your order book looking right now?
You are right that the summer of 2020 as well as 21 was impacted due to the lockdown restrictions. So therefore, we anticipate that the forthcoming summer season, which commences somewhere in the middle of March till middle of July, will be an interesting season for room air conditioners and commercial refrigeration products. The demand should be very healthy, and anticipate that one can expect a growth of something like 20% over 2019 summer. So you should not compare with 2020 or 21. Anyway, they were impacted. So if you compare with the pre-pandemic, that is 2019 summer, I think at least 20% growth should take place. I'm saying this because all throughout the past 3-4 months, the demand has not been bad. The festival season was something muted, but we are finding the demand to be picking up well. And I think we will have a great summer season for both room air conditioners and commercial refrigeration products. You asked about the order book. That is relevant as far as the electromechanical projects or the B2B part of the businesses are concerned. So on December 31st, we had an order book of rupees 3,300 crores as against rupees 3,157 crore, which was 31st December 2021. So against 2021 December 31, we have 3,301 crore as against the previous year of 3,157 crore of order book. There again, the B2B businesses are doing extremely well. The factory segment or the infrastructure segment like airports, metro railway, water projects, or even the office segment has opened up well. So on the whole, we are very optimistic about the months ahead.
Correct. Mr. Thiagarajan, can you tell us about your inventory levels ahead of the summer season, which is coming up, and even your margins were under stress, raw material prices, inflation dented because of that. What's the pending raw material price inflation that you need to pass on now?
Inventory is normal. I don't think even last year or year before inventory was an issue at all. See, it is very likely that some brands may carry the inventory, but as far as Blue Star is concerned, we do not have any inventory pressure, non-moving inventory kind of pressure. So always ahead of the summer season, you carry at least 2 months of inventory so that you are able to meet the summer demand. So that way we are well positioned. Now, margin pressure, we had increased the prices thrice last year. It was in April, again in July, again in October. There was difficulty in passing on the full price rise, and you would have seen in the third quarter results, there was some erosion of margin to the tune of around 1.5% or so. I think that has stabilized. We have re-engineered our products. Adequate price increase has been taken. And I do not think further erosion of margins will be there. So we will keep monitoring the commodity prices. So before the summer season in April, if we have to look at a price increase, we will. But my assessment is that additional price increase may not be required at this stage.
Let's talk about the project business. Can you give us some visibility of growth in that segment, the project business?
So in the room air conditioner business, you are aware that the penetration is less than 7%. I think India will move very fast in this product category to achieve a penetration level of 10%. I'm saying this because you have seen the number of applications that have been received by the government of India under the PLI scheme. Every brand is investing in expanding their capacity, and in the process, you will also see a great component ecosystem developing in the country, and therefore the scale advantage and the PLI scheme will make the prices or the product also affordable. And you will see the penetration happening on one hand through what I mentioned now. The second thing is everyone is making their home comfortable. You are seeing this in the uptick of the residential home purchase or the rentals. They are also growing. And I am of the view that you can see more than 15% CAGR for the next 5-year period. In fact, it can be even higher for certain financial years. So I am foreseeing this summer season, you will get a great indication of the market taking off as far as this product category is concerned. Commercial refrigeration, it is driven by the ice cream segment, other processed foods, food delivery, as well as pharma, including vaccines. We are finding that business continuing to grow at around 20%. And again, with the initiatives of the government of India in getting the food value chain in order, agri value chain in order, you will be finding that business also growing faster. As far as electromechanical projects are concerned, the construction cycle has begun. It is going to be a very long cycle. And there is going to be huge demand, not only from metro cities as well as tier 3, 4, 5 markets. So again, we will be selective there in terms of margin profile, in terms of cash flows. And you have seen steadily we have improved our margins there as well as the capital employed. So if you ask me the outlook,
last question about your capex plans for the next year. What are your funding plans? Any segment that you are focusing specifically on in the coming year?
Yes, as far as room air conditioners are concerned, we are reaching full capacity this summer in our Himachal plants. We are investing 156 crores through PLI, that is in Sri City plant. So the PLI eligibility is 156 crore because plant and machinery only they account for the PLI, but the total investment will be 220 crores for the room air conditioner plant that will get commissioned in Q3 of next financial year. That is FY24 Q3, it should get commissioned. In Vada, we have set up a new deep freezer plant that is scheduled for commissioning in March or April, subject to certain approvals that are yet to be received. So these are two major investments which will take care of our demand for next 3 years.
Right, Mr. Thiagarajan, thank you very much for joining on ET Now स्वदेश. बी त्यागराजन यहाँ पर ब्लू स्टार के एमडी बताते हुए कंपनी की आगे की योजनाएं और स्टॉक पर क्या करना चाहिए आपको. हमारे साथ रवि सिंह जुड़ गए हैं. रवि, बहुत बहुत स्वागत आपका ET Now स्वदेश पर. बाजार में इस भारी गिरावट के बीच भी ब्लू स्टार का स्टॉक आज करीब 1-1.5% नीचे है, सिर्फ ज्यादा बिकवाली नहीं है. क्या कॉल देंगे इस पर आप?
जिस तरीके से यहाँ पर नंबर्स अच्छे रहे हैं, प्रॉफिट बढ़ा है, B2B कारोबार यहाँ पर बढ़ा है और ओवरऑल जो Q3 रहा वो काफी जो है वो पॉजिटिव यहाँ पर देखने को मिला। लेकिन इस समय मार्केट का इशू दूसरा है, सिनेरियो यहाँ पर दूसरे हैं, कंपनी के फंडामेंटल अच्छे हैं और मुझे ऐसी एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि आगे आने वाले जो यहाँ पे समर सीजन होंगे उसमें सेल्स काफी अच्छी देखने को मिलेगी, तो अच्छे प्रॉफिट्स यहाँ पर देखने को मिल सकते हैं। लेकिन जब बात करते हैं इन्वेस्टर के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, ट्रेडिंग के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, तो लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर को बिल्कुल अभी यहाँ पर होल्ड करना चाहिए। बहुत ज्यादा पैनिक होने की सिचुएशन नहीं है, लेकिन एक जो ड्रॉप है, जो डाउन साइड देखने को मिलेगा वो आपको 950 से 850 के बीच का एक डिप देखने को मिल सकता है इस स्टॉक में। लेकिन वो टेम्परेरी फेज होगा, खासतौर से जो यूक्रेन का भी इशू चल रहा है जिससे मार्केट पूरा सिनेरियो डाउन है, तो वो वोलेटिलिटी में लेवल्स देखने को मिल सकते हैं। तो शॉर्ट टर्म या लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टर के लिए वहां पर ऐड करने की सुविधा, और दूसरा अगर आप पोर्टफोलियो अपना बना रहे हैं तो आप इन स्तर पर इस स्टॉक को लॉन्ग करके चल सकते हैं। अभी भी मेरा टारगेट इस पे 1250 का होगा, लेकिन वोलेटिलिटी में एक डाउनफॉल जरूर देखने को मिल सकता है।
करेक्ट, वॉलेटिलिटी है इसलिए डाउनफॉल कुछ देखने को मिल सकता है। निचले लेवल पर अगर आप एक्यूमुलेट करें तो बेटर होगा। 1250 तक का टारगेट रवि का है। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया समय निकालकर हमसे आज बात करने के लिए रवि।